Hello, everyone. So the first part of our practical session would be how to analyze, how to prepare the data, analyze and interpret and report results for Chi-square. So let's delve right in. So I'm going to share a data from a study. Excuse me. The study is on the assessment of impact of high cost of disposable menstrual pads on women's menstrual hygiene. So the correlation analysis here is between this variable, the variable that says what brand of sanitary pad do you use? So you can see here from the Excel, correlation analysis between what brand of sanitary pad do you use and how often do you change your menstrual pad to observe any skin effects, and how often do you use sanitary pads while menstruating. So we're correlating the brand of sanitary pad with what? Frequency of change. Okay, skin reactions, frequency of change, and what frequency of use. So I just did a little work in this data, but the work that concerns Chi-square, I left it as it is because that concerns this particular Chi-square, I left it as it is so that you can appreciate how you will clean the data for the Chi-square analysis. So there are, you could copy it like this to your spaces. People like coding. I don't have time. I don't really like coding. I just like using it as string. It will still give you the same result. So there are two things you can do. You can go to your spaces and then import this Excel into your spaces. I think I should just show you that, but that's not what I want to do because that's not really what I like doing. So this is your spaces. You go to File, your spaces, Import Data. You go to Excel. Go to Excel. When you click on Excel, it will bring up this dialog box taking you to where the file, taking you to your file explorer. So you search for it. It's because I've been here before. That's why it's just taking me directly to where the file is. So you could just click it here. You could click open or you double click. Then it will bring up this dialog box. Then you click OK. Click OK. But if you click OK, it will come up. It will come up showing this. But I don't want to do this. At least I want to have a test of another pattern. So I'm going back to my Excel. I won't be sharing my screen, but I'm going to copy from what brand of sanitary pad do you use to how often do you change. So coming back to my spaces, which I believe is shown on the screen, I will click here and then I'll paste. I just want to be sure that it's my spaces screen that is shown. Just a few seconds, having issue. Okay, it's my spaces screen that is showing. So you could paste here, yes, so you can see it's pasted. Now the thing is that when you're pasting it here, you can see that it is starting the first column with your title, which is not what you want. So that is one of the disadvantages of pasting directly. But for me, it's just faster because I love to pass through that pains. So this is the data view. Data view will show you your data. Then the variable view would will help you manipulate the data. So look at there are a couple of things I want to do to this data. The first thing is I want to correct this titling. So I go to my variable view. The first column is concerning brand of sanitary pad. So I change it to brand. You would see when you come to your data view, you can see it's changed to brand. Then you observe any skin reaction. I'll go back to my variable view. You can highlight skin reaction. Now, spaces doesn't like space, so you can use the, you've forgotten how this is called, underscore, yes, skin reaction, or you just leave it as a closed word. Now, the next thing is how often do you change your menstrual pad? So I'll call it frequency change. You can just say frequency of change because I would understand what I'm writing. So I can put it anyhow. Next one is who found your pad purchase? Remember, I copied this in from Excel. This is not what we want. We don't want this particular column. I purposely did that so that you can also learn how to delete a column. So just come to your variable view and it's item 4. You right click, you click on clear. When you right click, copy clear, all these things will come and you click on clear to move that option. Then you go back to confirm, yes, it is off. Now, excuse me, how often do you use sanitary pads while menstruating? You go to variable 5, you can call it frequency. The reason why I'm using this unclean data is so that frequency of use, so that you can appreciate it. Now, all this data are, okay, now that we have done this, let us clear this number 1 so that it will start with the title. So just go to, come here to highlight all the rows, you click clear. So you can see that now all these data are string. They are string. That's why if you go to your variable view, Spaces is calling them a string. So nothing to do there. We did not code anything. So nothing to code. That's why I don't like coding, because all these are categorical variables. If they're all categorical variables, you can just, and they will, if their variables are grouped, you don't have a problem. Maybe in a questionnaire, you're sure that if you're not taking, if this person is not taking always, person is taking sometimes, person is taking often, you don't need to code. Now, this brand of menstrual pad, it might be a categorical variable, but there was an opportunity, there was a space for what? Others. And you will notice that people will be inserting a whole lot of things that was not there initially. There's opportunity for others. I mean, others that you can type in. So to check, to have an overview of your data, just, you're not analyzing anything. You just want to have an overview of your data. Just go to analyze, descriptive, frequency. You want to see all the things that was picked. You just click OK. So your output will show, and I'm going to show you the output screen right about now so that you see. Now, coming to the output screen, you would see always, which is probably what the researchers had. Maybe it's one of their variables. You see Angel, I don't know, maybe it's one of their variables, then dry love, or it could also be they give opportunity for them to type in, because this was an online research and it was an online questionnaire. So whatever be the case, you can see that this is not fine, because look at dry love. You have dry love, the one with small letter L, the one with capital letter L. Spaces is counting them as 2 different variables, and this is not what you want. And now this one without spaces, spaces is counting it as a different variable. You can see this I use all. The press space is counting as a different variable. So if I were you, I would change this I use all to others. So it comes under others. I would change this. There are some others, there are some that are the frequency is small. I want it to be under others so that the table will be smaller. When your table is smaller, it makes more sense, and for it to have a long table. So look at the things I am going to change to others. Angel, anything angel will be categorized as others. Anything, this dry love, I am going to use the one in the middle, the one with capital letter. So anything dry with small letter L, I'm going to change it to try this other one. You see how I'll do that. So soft care, take note of the things. Long reach, cortex, because their frequency is small, I just want to categorize them as others. So let's go back to our white spaces. I do all these in spaces. You can equally do all this data cleansing in Excel. Sometimes I do them in Excel. Sometimes I do them in spaces. So remember, the first thing I said I was going to replace was dry love, right? I'm going to replace it with dry love, the one with capital L, right? So I click on replace all. That's made the replacement. Then dry love, the one without space, I'm going to replace it now. That's made the replacement. Then I said I was going to change angel to what? Others. It has, I will do that. That's made the replacement. I said I was going to change cortex. Anytime you forget, you can go back to the variable view. It has replaced. Then I have forgotten the next one. So I'm going back to my output now to check. I'm not sharing the screen, so you will not see it. Soft care. I'm going to change soft care. I'm going to change long reach. I've done cortex. Then I'm going to change I use all, and that will be it. So let's go back. Remember, I said I use all, replace all. Spaces has made the change. I'm going to change soft care. I'm going to change soft care. I'm taking you through the process of data cleansing so that you don't have difficulties. Spaces has made the change. So I think that's equal to the last. The last one is long reach. So we are going to change long reach, let it fall under others. So this is the last one. So close, then close. You can do it again, do the frequency again so that you will appreciate the changes, the differences. So you can now see, let me share my spaces, my output screen with you so that you can see and appreciate the change. So look at this, always dry love, lady care, more, others, Baroni, so it makes no sense here. I don't know if this is called moped, please forgive me. Okay, so let's go back to doing Chi-square. So let's assume we have cleaned the data, we've done everything and everything is correct. I don't have any problem with this because this way, close-ended questions, I mean, you could not insert any other answer. So it's either the person said yes, no, or maybe. This one, they were also close-ended. So that is it twice, once, twice, or four times a day. And more, yes, 4 times and more. Then this one is that he said always, often, so I don't have a problem. We go on to doing your chi-square. So you go to analyze, you go to descriptive statistics, you go to crosstabs. I'm sure that it's my, I have to be sure it's my spaces screen that is showing. Yes, it is the one that is showing. Then you click on, you can put the brown in the column. I prefer to put the brown brand, sorry, in the column, then other 3 variables in rows. You click on statistics. We click on statistics, this will pop up. You will click on chi-square. You click continue. If you want to display percentages, you click on cells. You would see percentages here, row, column. I don't like doing that. For reasons best known to me, I prefer to put the percentages manually. I prefer to do them manually for now. So you click OK. Once you click OK, the output will come out. The output will come out. So let me share the output screen with you. All right, so this is how it looks like. Your cross tab will always give you 2 tables. It will give you the cross tabulation table. So this is the cross tabulation between skin reaction and brand. So it's telling you that 40%, sorry, 5 of those that said, let me use a bigger number, 40% of those that use Lady K do not experience skin reaction. So look here, it shows you that 26% of those that use Vironi experience what skin reaction. more paid. So it shows you how many persons that use a particular product experience skin reaction and those that do not. Now that's for the cross tabulation. That's for the association. Now, where you ask if it is significant or not, you look at your Pearson, you look at this table that says chi-square test. So you see Pearson chi-square, we're interested in the first row and not the others. So Pearson chi-square, this is a Pearson chi-square statistics or Pearson chi-square value. You can see it's 18.809. And this is your p-value where you see asymptomatic significance, in bracket two-sided. This is 0.043. So what would you say? Is brand significantly associated with skin reaction? You can pause the video to answer that. Yes, because remember what we said, when p-value is lower than 0.05, we say that there is a statistical difference or there is a significant association. If it is higher than 0.05, there is none. So usually you will need this Pearson chi-square value and this p-value and this cross tabulation. So I'll copy it. I've done this already, so I'm going to show you how to do a few things and show you what it should look like. So I've copied it and I am going to my Microsoft right about now. Okay. Now I'm going to paste this here. So you can see the table. The only thing I'm going to show you in this table is just change it to change the pattern, change the style of the table. Change the style of the table. So from here, you can manipulate, you can delete, you can edit as you want. And then this is what you should, this is how your table should look like. So you should put the three variables together, the three cross tabulation together, then you put the chi-square value, put your remark. There are different ways of presenting it, but I love presenting mine like this. So this, there are just little things that you need to learn. Just check studies, check research project, and then you would see how it is done. So this is how you report. Again, I said it differs with papers and journals. This one says table 6. This is a report for a different study, not this one. I have not reported this one yet. I'll just copy this to show you how it is reported. It shows the result of chi-square statistical test used to examine blah, 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 blah. The study showed that gender and relationship status has a significant association with willingness to take the vaccine, or geopolitical zone, educational qualification, and religion have no significant difference. So that is it. So this table, as you brought this table here, you can manipulate it as you want to look like this. So that is the end of video for chi-square. I really hope this is helpful.